Have you ever walked up a staircase that just felt wrong? Not broken, not dangerous, just off. Maybe you suddenly missed a step, or you just felt yourself stumble slightly for no obvious reason. And the strange thing is, it happens on stairs that look completely normal. No broken steps, no visible damage, nothing obviously unsafe. But somehow, your body notices something anyway. And once you notice it, it becomes impossible to ignore. You suddenly become aware of every single step you take. You start looking down at your feet instead of looking where you're going. So why does this happen? Why can two staircases look almost identical to your eyes, but feel completely different to your body? It's because your feet are actually smarter than you think, and they're picking up on secrets that the builders left behind. Here's something most people don't realize. Your body starts memorizing a staircase almost as soon as you get on the staircase. After the first 2 or 3 steps, your brain already starts expecting every next step to be exactly the same height. That's why you can walk up the stairs at home or at the office while talking to a friend, looking at your phone, or even thinking about something as random as what you're going to have for dinner. Your body already knows where the next step is. In South Africa, the difference in height between one step and the next step cannot be more than 6 millimeters high. That's tiny, smaller than the width of your fingernail. If a builder makes one step just 10 or 15 millimeters higher than the rest, your brain won't catch it, but your foot will. You will likely trip, stub your toe, or get that jolting feeling in your knee because your leg didn't lift high enough. Your body was expecting a smooth rhythm, and that tiny mistake broke the promise that the staircase made to your brain. The size of a step is not just a random choice made by a builder. In South Africa, a single step is usually not allowed to be higher than 200 millimeters. To picture that, think of 2 standard cool drink cans stacked on top of each other. The flat part where you put your foot, known as the tread, is usually at least 250 millimeters, which is about the size of an adult shoe. These numbers exist because of how the human body moves. If the steps are too high, your legs have to work like you're climbing a mountain, and you'll be out of breath before you even get to the second floor. If the flat part is too short, your heel will hang off the edge and you'll feel like you're walking on a ladder. These rules ensure that whether you are young, you are old, or you're carrying heavy groceries, the stairs work with you instead of fighting against you. A comfortable staircase is basically a silent partner that helps you move. Have you ever noticed that steep stairs feel much scarier when you're going down than when you're going up? Even though going up is more tiring and makes your heart beat faster, going down is what makes your hands reach for the handrail. This is because when you go down, you're basically doing a controlled fall. If the stairs are too steep, your body feels like it's leaning too far forward over a drop. You start to feel dizzy or unstable because your feet don't have enough flat space to land safely while your weight is moving downward. This is why the law is so strict about how steep a staircase can be. It's not just about making sure that stairs don't fall down. It's about making sure that you don't feel like you're going to fall down. I'm sure we've all experienced that weird moment at the bottom of a flight of stairs where you thought that there was one more step, but you hit the flat ground much harder than you expected, and it gives your whole body a bit of a shock. This phantom step happens because your brain is like a computer running a program. Once you've climbed 10 steps that are all the same, your brain predicts that the 11th step will be there too. When the staircase suddenly ends, or if the last step is a different height than the others, your brain and your legs have a misunderstanding. It shows just how much we rely on rhythm. This is why engineers try to make sure that the very last step of a staircase is perfectly level with the floor. If that last step is even a little bit off, it's the one everyone will remember because it's the one that made them stumble. If you've ever climbed a very long set of stairs, you'll notice they usually aren't one long straight line. Every few meters, there's a flat square area where you can stand before starting the next set. We call these landings. They aren't just there so you can stop and catch your breath, though that is a big part of it. Their main job is to reset your brain. As we've learned, your brain gets locked into rhythm while climbing. If a staircase is too long, your muscles get tired and your rhythm starts to get sloppy, which makes you more likely to trip. A landing forces you to take 2 or 3 normal steps on flat ground. This resets your balance and gives your brain a break before you start climbing again. Also, if someone is unlucky enough to trip and fall, the landing acts as a stopping point so they don't tumble all the way to the bottom of the building. It's a simple, flat piece of floor that saves lives every single day. Stairs feel completely different the moment they get crowded. Think about a busy taxi rank, a big stadium after a match, or a school right when the bell rings. The stairs themselves are the same, but now you can't walk at your own speed. You are forced to follow the person in front of you. If they take short steps, you have to take short steps. If they stop suddenly, you have to balance on one leg to avoid bumping into them. This is when stairs become dangerous. In big public places, engineers have to design stairs much wider and stronger, not just for the weight of the people, but for the flow. We have to imagine thousands of people moving like water. If the staircase is too narrow, that flow gets blocked. People start pushing, and that's how accidents happen. When we design for the public, we aren't just thinking about one person. We're thinking about how a whole crowd moves together as one big, heavy wave. So the next time you walk up a flight of stairs, you'll probably notice things you never paid attention to before. You'll feel the rhythm of your feet. You'll notice the height of the steps, and you'll see those flat landings in a whole new way. You'll realize that those stairs weren't just built, they were carefully planned to fit the way you move, the way you breathe, and the way you balance. From the 6mm rule to the height of a cool drink can, there's a massive amount of hidden thinking in every staircase you use. It's one of those parts of engineering that is so good, you usually don't even notice it's there until something feels wrong. But now you know exactly why. Hi everyone, the South African engineer here. If this explanation was useful, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Every subscription is a brick used to build the Engineering Explained house. Let's build this house together. Thank you for watching.